I also want to say thank you for doing this.
Oh, my pleasure. Now, I don't know how you want to do this because I don't know if this is going to fit your body frame.
Oh, I mean, I think it should be fun.
Try it.
So, what are we doing first?
Behind the neck shoulder press.
I haven't done
No
that.
big deal if we have to slide this thing back and forth.
I haven't
You
done
tell
that in a
me.
while.
Oh, yeah, because you're.
Yeah, I think it should be fun.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
How much you putting on there?
I'm going to start with a 45 on each side.
Okay. And how many reps you do?
Pyramiding, you go start out with 10 as we increase the weight,
Yeah.
decrease the repetitions.
Okay.
And then coming back down, it'll be increasing the repetitions.
How was your weekend?
Weekend was awesome. You know, it flies by because my wife and I are active, so and we don't even remember what we did. Which I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's like, what did we like Saturday?
Time moves fast when you're having fun.
Yeah, it just flies by. It's like, wow, it does go by quickly. There's the big guy.
How you doing?
He gets top awards for transformation.
Yeah.
Top award for like out of everybody, you've had the most transformation. Is it all natural? Or you taking any enhancers?
No.
You can be honest. I took steroids when I was your age. Listen, I was huge and angry. It was a dangerous combination. I should not have been allowed out in society for a period of time.
I was huge and angry.
My uncle, he lives in, and he's like 56 years old. And like 15 years of and shit. He probably garden, honestly.
Right?
Yeah, he's a scumbag. But he's like 56, he still posts like shirtless pictures of him and that. And like every time I see him, he's like, dude, it's up. I'm like, what do you want? You want a blow or something? Like, no, dude, like, bro, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, because I was in college taking steroids, bouncing at a nightclub. I would smack around women. Man, it wasn't a good scene. You know, it didn't matter because you're in a nightclub. It was late 80s.
A lot of drunk people.
A lot of drunk people. A lot of foolishness going on, and there were a lot of fights. But you get the 5-star review for best transformation. That's great. Yeah, it's like we said, there's no cheat day. It's like you stay on that path the whole time, you know, and it works. It's true. And then you realize the garbage you've been eating, the garbage you've been sold.
Yeah, we
had
that talk, right?
Yes. No different than a pig in a trough. Yeah, because you don't even know what's in it.
Yeah. Like we don't know what's a binder. Yeah, it's like binders.
Starch and just garbage.
And like even if it's like it'll be the same chemical makeup.
Right.
As like another thing.
Right.
You're not getting it as the whole product.
Right.
So
very. My wife and I, our extent is a farm in Franklin, Kindred Farm. They sell the cow leg, but it's cut in half so you can have the bone marrow.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll buy that just for the bone marrow because that's extremely healthy for you. And they claim all the beef is organic. It is pasture raised because there's no barns or anything. Yeah. They claim that it's all grass fed. You know, the cows are outside all the time eating grass, and you can go there and look at the cows because they're all tagged in numbers. It's like, wow, it's like, yeah, it appears that they're telling you the truth. So we'll go to that extreme as well, just so because the bone marrow is so healthy for you. And it's like, okay, yep. And the thing with the bone marrow, it's like you can put it on your skin, you can eat it, do whatever.
Well, that and if you really wanted
to,
like roast it in the oven.
Yep.
You have steaks like
yep.
On each one.
Yeah.
Like there's so much you can do.
Right. Very, very true. And it's that easy, or you can go get the Oreos and eat those. It's like, do I have the hard-boiled egg or the Oreo? Which one is going to be in my house?
I think this is the last week I'm going to get the cottage cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I just make that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just like bare minimum staple ingredients.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true.
Your body's not trying to break down ingredients.
Right. Like I said, our thing is if God didn't make it, we're not eating it. Yeah. Like, and we try and stick by that as much as we can. I mean, there ultimately the things you have to get, but it's far and few. But that's always the thing is like, did God make it? No, we don't need it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Keep moving on. Like Dairy Queen. I don't even think Dairy Queen ice cream is actually ice cream. It's like a chemical composition.
Oh, there's so
Uh,
much shit like
No, I
that.
feel like all ice creams are
Yeah.
processed.
Yeah.
So
Processed garbage.
You know, like Subway, they can't call their bread.
what
Yeah,
they call
because
that?
it has
They're
a
legally not allowed to call
you
bread.
know it has a chemical in it the same as these rubber mats on the floor. It
Yeah.
has the same chemical in it.
It has that and too much sugar.
And
Be
remember,
considered bread.
do you remember the tuna fish scandal? There's no tuna fish in their tuna, and they acted dumb about it. They were like, "We didn't know." What do you mean you didn't know your tuna fish wasn't
Exactly.
had no
Like
tuna in it? It's like, what the hell are you
whenever
eating?
whenever they get caught, that's when it's just like, oh yeah, we didn't know.
Well, then again, listen, the spokesman was a pedophile. It's like, well, the whole company is screwed up.
Okay.
Well, even if you watch like the videos on compilation,
Oh my
Oh yeah.
god!
I mean, they're still selling on the store. Yeah.
Yeah, did you see? All right, I watch it, and the red line that's in is like just a chemical color. It's not even like it's not anything, but people will line up and buy it. Yeah, yeah. And now think about it. What is it? The wreaking the havoc in your body, and what it's doing to you when you try and come to the gym or work out, or just daily. What your body is, the stress your body's under, trying to process this stuff that it can't process.
Right.
Because that's where you get cancer and every Alzheimer's. You get everything from that.
you go to a Chinese buffet, your body thinks you got 9/11.
Well, listen, RFK Jr., did you ever see this documentary? Or it wasn't really, it was just him putting it out there. They grow what's called the Goliath rat in China. It's a massive rat. It's like a cat. They have these massive Goliath rat farms.
Mhm.
Now, he was saying they process it like meat and ship it to the United States, and that it gets filtered into Chinese restaurants. That is the chicken meat that you're eating. Now, no one has sued him over this yet. I watched this little blurb that he talked about, and
Yeah,
I was like,
he's lying, somebody would have sued.
yeah, if he was lying, he would have been sued. I'm like, a Goliath rat.
Mm.
Like, so you don't even know what you eat at those buffets. Like,
Yeah.
That's interesting. Can you imagine that? It's like you would throw up if someone said, "Here, eat this rat," and there you are, paying $17.95 for the buffet, eating a rat. But now again, your body's trying to process this thing that it wasn't designed to eat, and it's just wreaking havoc. But knowledge is power. That's it right there.
Knowledge is
Now you
power.
know.
Yep. Oh, you finished
Right.
early today.
Huh?
I just saw you do the 30 dirty. I mean, dirty 30.
Yep. That's like a staple for the tricep.
That's like every Monday. I think yours was like they change it every week for you. Oh, it stayed the same.
Now it's the 2 day, like 2 weeks from muscle group.
Yeah.
So I've been doing the 30 at the end of the week, like Thursdays.
All right, man. Good seeing you. How many did you do?
10.
10. Okay.
We'll start out with 10, and then as we add weight, we'll just progressively take a few repetitions off.
Okay. Sounds good.
I know this is light for you.
And it's not though.
Yeah. Gonna throw a 10 on that side, Reggie.
Okay.
I will tell you, the one most important thing my wife and I do every weekend,
Yeah.
going to church.
Go to church.
Praising the Lord.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. Spiritual or not?
I used
No.
to go to church, but I haven't been in church since I left to go to college.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know. With that one, I'm just like, I don't know. I grew up in a church though, because in Ghana, like,
I was gonna say, because most, like Africa,
yeah,
countries of Africa,
Mhm.
very religious.
yeah, yep,
And Christian.
either Christian or
People-
Muslim.
Oh, Muslim, right?
Yep.
Because people think that like all of Africa is like Muslim. It's like, well, no.
No,
It's a lot
there's
of
a
Christian.
huge popularity. I mean, there's a huge Muslim, um, countries and whatnot.
Yeah.
And every country has a Muslim. Every country has Christianity as well too, and all the religions that they believe in.
Yeah.
Whatever they believe in. But I grew up in the church. But it just I never really liked church growing up.
Well, right. It depends on the pastor.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, Maddie, how are you? It depends on the church and the pastor
Yeah.
and how they preach to you.
Mhm.
Because like I grew up Catholic, and you talk about satanic,
Mhm.
like not realizing when I was little, and then as I got older, I'm like, it's like you're in a satanic ritual. It's the same thing,
Yeah.
whether you're in Massachusetts or California.
Yeah.
Same exact ritualistic thing where they make you feel guilty about
Yeah.
everything, and there's no real talk of salvation. There's no real talk of anything
Yeah.
other than this ritual that they command that you follow. And it's like,
Yeah. And then that's the part that I didn't really like about the church. It's just it made me so judgy. Because
yeah,
at a certain point, I look back and I'm just like, damn, I want my friends to go to church. I want my friends to go to heaven. So then I'm just like, why are you not going to church? If you don't go to church, you're going to hell. And then when I went to college, I took a step back and I was just like, well, it's not my decision, and I don't even know
right.
the afterlife and where it is. Right? We just believe that there is an afterlife, but
Yeah,
you basically have to die before you can see what it is.
right.
So
And there's so much to it besides just going to church. You know, there's so many conditions
Mhm.
that you must meet in order to go. But my baby doll, you know, there is everything here on earth is tied to the Bible.
Yeah.
Like, even though it's the government will tell you one thing, that there's one of the books, Book of Enoch.
Mhm.
Enoch had visions. God brought him to heaven. He's the only person who didn't die was brought to heaven was Enoch. He talked of the two realms. Like when you die,
Yeah.
you either go to the heavenly realm and wait
Yeah.
for judgment, which
Yeah.
would be during the rapture, or you go to what's called the Hard Rock,
Mm.
like Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah.
So these down here, they simulate all of the good that's in the Bible, and they turn it into evil. But there's four realms in the Hard Rock for the fallen.
Yeah.
Then that's where they go and get tortured until the rapture, until they're judged, and then they get cast into the lake of fire. But there's so much more to it than just going to church.
You're right.
And when you start, from my wife and I, we read the Bible constantly. You can look at the Bible and you see the opposite is true on earth.
Mhm.
Like in the Bible, there's a courtroom of heaven. When you sin, Satan goes to God and says, look at Reggie sinned. He knows better because he's reading the Bible. He read the scripture, but he's doing it anyway.
Mhm.
I want access to him. And then God grants Satan access or not. And then Satan gets to torture you, whether it's through health, finance, whatever it might be.
Yep.
Now, to get relieved of that, we can go pray and go into the courtroom of heaven, have Jesus as our advocate, and ask that our sins are forgiven. We're moved into the throne room of grace and mercy.
Mhm.
And God will either grant it or deny it. And we'll know through the reaction. In court, where do you go? In front of
In front of a judge.
a judge,
Right.
God. And what does he wear?
A
Black robe. What does God wear?
White robe.
What does the judge on 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 earth have? Gavel.
Yeah.
There's a thing called Satan's hammer that he uses to torture you with.
Mm.
Right? And what does the judge do? Sentence you. Right? And it's so intertwined.
Yeah.
It's amazing how you can see the two are connected.
Right.
Yeah.
So how many reps was this one?
I did 10.
Okay.
So I have to keep up with you.
I have to keep up with you. I usually don't train shoulders as much.
Yeah. You do 8, 9. Oh, Reggie's like, I'm going to keep up with the old guy. Throw another 10 on.
Well, you said how long you been working out for?
40 years.
40 years. Yeah, 40 years compared to like what? It's about to be 2 years since like I have been going to the gym constantly, like every day.
Right.
But before it was just like on and off, on and off.
It happens because, it's like children come into the picture, work comes into the picture, overtime, house, all that stuff. And there are cycles where you're in it, cycles where you're out, like not as much.
Yeah, for me, it was just like school. So
yeah.
Most of the time, I have a lot of work to do. So
I won't
be able to go. But I will start it. stop it, start it, stop it. So
Yep.
but
The thing is, you're in it, and that's what counts. And
yeah, now I am.
and you have that mindset.
Yep.
So for me now, I'm in that maintenance phase where it's just coming to the gym, doing what I can, and just staying healthy.
That's good. I hope to be like that when I'm older.
The downside, I don't proclaim as myself, not as flexible.
Hey, I'm 29. I'm still not flexible. I have never been flexible. So this was 10 as well too.
I did 8.
8. Okay. One more.
Yeah. You take those 2 off and throw the 25 on.
Ooh. Struggling with the 210s. I don't know if I could do it.
It's only 5 pounds. You can do it. Just the other part of the Bible is we've been given the power and authority. God said it to Adam. I give you dominion over all things. But
Yeah.
even Jesus said it, because that's part of in Genesis about talking to Adam. But Adam and Eve sinned. But in the Second Testament, or the New Testament, Jesus said, we have power and authority over all things. We have the power to cast out demons. We have the power to heal. We can heal ourselves, heal each other. And it's true, because there's documented cases. Even the Catholic Church practices getting demons out of people. Even the Catholic Church practices healing masses. And to me, the Catholic Church is as fake as you can get. But, it's true. I injured my left shoulder. I tore my rotator cuff. Went to an orthopedic surgeon, did the MRI. He's like, "Yep, you got a tear." I couldn't even he put his pinky on my hand. I couldn't even move his pinky out of the way. I was like, to push my hand to the side. I'm like, I can't. So I couldn't even, this is how I put deodorant on. I went up to the bathroom sink, put my arm like this, backed up, and put deodorant on.
Damn.
It was that bad. And I started physical therapy and prayer. And I got a picture of myself getting baptized in March. So I tore my rotator cuff at the end of December, and through prayer and just in some physical therapy, I'm coming up out of the water, raising my hands, and I was it dawned on me. I was like, wow, I can move my shoulder now.
Yeah.
And it works. I went 6 months later, went back at another MRI, and he's like,
You good?
your shoulder's healed. I was like, bro, power of prayer. And he's like, being a doctor, he was like, okay, but I was like, he's like, it works.
Yeah.
So we have that power and authority to cast. Like, white people are the weirdest ones. White people will hear like a demonic spirit in their house or whatever, and they're like, I think our house is haunted. And they don't do anything about it. Black people are like, we're out of here. We're going to burn the house down and move. White people are like, that's interesting. And then they stay, and they get, if you allow the demon to stay in your house, it grows and gets stronger because you allowed it in.
Yeah.
But we have the power and authority to make it leave.
Yeah.
They have to listen to us. That's the rule God set, that they have to listen to us. And a lot of people don't realize that or capitalize on that. It's just like words, especially the English language, is curses. That's all our language is. Like if I say to you, good morning, you think of morning. The universe hears mourning. Morning of death.
Yep.
We speak like week. Have a good week. WEEK is what we think.
Right.
But the universe hears WEAK. We curse each other constantly. And we don't realize that our words are life or death. That's what it says in the Bible. And we speak curse words to each other. And it's like, I cringe and I slip up doing it, but when people say good morning, I'm like, no, it's not, bro. It's a great day. But it's this realm that
Yeah.
we're in, it's fake, it's false. Money's fake, everything's fake, everything's false.
Could be like the Matrix.
It is the Matrix, you know. It is the absolute Matrix. It is.
But it's
And
just
my wife and I, we are conscientious of that, and
yeah.
we don't. It doesn't even bother us. We're like, we know we're here for a mission, a purpose, and this world means nothing. Six, Reggie.
I really don't know if I could do this, Paul.
You can. See, you just cursed yourself. You can do it.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Awesome. All right. You take that off and throw a 10 on.
Okay.
We'll do a 10, and then back to the 45. We'll do 2 coming down.
So about working out. So you think like, I feel like everybody should be in a gym working out, because when I started this fitness journey, everybody's doing the fitness stuff, and I'm like, that's good. We all need to do fitness stuff.
It's true.
Everybody should take care of themselves, you know.
Yeah,
but
very true.
yeah, but most people see it as it's just saturated, and I'm like, it should be. When something is good, it should be saturated. You know, the negative is saturated, but nobody ever say, "Oh, it's too much negative." Or some people do, but they still
like the casinos. You know, they built Foxwoods.
Yeah.
Then they built Mohegan Sun.
Yeah.
And you talk to the 2 CEOs of either casino, they love it. They love that Mohegan loves that Foxwood is building. Foxwood loves that Mohegan is building.
Right.
Competition
Right.
spurs energy. And
Right.
it's like with working out, it's the same thing. It's like, how could there be so many gyms supported in one small area? There aren't that many people, especially in this winter. A lot of people leave here.
Yeah.
It's like, it doesn't matter. It's like, you know, competition.
Yeah.
It does spur a big interest.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, everyone should be working out to some capacity.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Like this guy, building the body in the morning, he's building roads in the afternoon.
Right.
And I don't think there'll never be enough saturation for physical fitness and well-being, because there's so many different aspects of it that you can fill. Like I said, whether you're going to people's homes and being a personal trainer at somebody's homes, you're doing it in the gym, bringing clients in.
Yep.
The thing about this place, like if you said, "Hey, I'm going to bring clients in and do workout with them,"
Yep.
they'd be like, "Great," because that'd be one person extra that would never have gotten a membership here. They lock somebody into a 12-month membership.
Right.
Good for this place.
Right.
Good for you.
And then good for them as well too, because
it is good for the client.
Yeah.
It'll get them off their couch and put the chips down.
Yep.
$12, Reggie.
12. Ooh.
Yes, sir. It's lightweight now. Yeah. Yeah, you got him. Awesome. You take that 10 off.
Okay. Whew. You know, I have a friend who sometimes I come in the gym with, not like all the time. She came here like 3 times, and then she see me do certain stuff, and then she would go, "It's so easy because you see me do it."
Yeah.
And because I make it look so easy, so she thinks she can do it, right? Like I was doing the pec deck one time. I think I had like 75 pounds on there, so I'm doing it. She's like, "I could do that." I was like, "No, you can't." She sat down, couldn't move it, and then she was like, "Oh my God, really? I can't move this?" And it's like, "But you make it look so easy." I was like, "Well, because I'm stronger.
Yeah, I'm stronger in the conditioning. and then here's a little caveat to it. It's like, now come in every day and do this. It's like a lot of people just, they don't have the will to do it, the ability.
Right.
It's funny, you can get up and go to work.
Yep.
Every single day, Monday through Friday, 40, 60 hours a week.
Yep.
Slave away, give your life away to another human being.
Right.
So that human being can make 2-3 times what you're making.
Right.
You can do that every day.
Right.
But
when it comes
to come
you,
to the gym and do something for yourself, people are like, they slack off, they won't do it, they can't do it. It's like, why do you slave for another human being and make another human being wealthy? Like the Walmart family, they're on a yacht, they're out in the Caribbean, they're drinking champagne, they're doing whatever.
Yep.
And you're in there for $16 an hour slaving away for them.
Yeah.
But you can't get up and go to the gym for $35 a month and do something for yourself.
Right.
It's a bizarre mentality.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's bizarre. Not that I'm saying you slack at your job, but it's like,
it's just, what you choose is not for yourself, and you should choose yourself first. That's what I always tell people, like, because fitness, you know, I never really thought about it deeply until it was last year September when I did my physical, and then it came back as pre-diabetic, and I've never been like obese or anything. Right. At least I didn't think I was obese or anything. And then to see that I'm pre-diabetic or hitting that pre-diabetic area, I was just like, okay, now I have to look at my food. I have to like work out. And then when I look back at my diet, I was eating good, but not good enough because I wasn't eating enough protein.
Right.
I was eating a lot of carbs.
Carbs, right. Just spike your insulin.
Exactly. And things that I thought was good actually wasn't good because I didn't do my research. I just thought, like, I got it. I thought that was something that diabetic people use, but it turns out, no, that's not what they use at all.
The potato that we eat, the white potato, is garbage. And it's just garbage.
Yep.
And the pasta we eat is absolute garbage. And it's like, there's your insulin. And the bread.
Yep.
It's like, there's your insulin spikes.
I cut all that stuff. I don't eat bread. I don't eat potatoes. I don't eat rice. I don't eat, you know, pasta. I don't remember the last time I had
we'll
any
eat
of those.
Vegetable-based pasta, and we eat sourdough pasta, and that's it. And it's a high quality. It's super expensive. It's like, I think we pay $6 for
a box,
a 14-ounce box.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, that or diabetes, which would you like?
Exactly. I would say it's always cheaper to take care of yourself than going to a doctor.
Yes.
Them bills comes in grand at a time. Going to a store is like a couple of dollars.
So true.
What we back at?
12 reps, sir. Yeah. All right. We'll pull the 45 off temporarily and reset the seat and do presses in front.
Okay.
But it's amazing, like we said earlier, how it goes right back to food. All of your health problems, right back to the garbage that we eat.
Yep.
The minute you start realizing that they treat us, the food industry treats us like pigs at a trough.
Yep.
And they give us garbage to eat.
Yep.
As soon as you realize that, that's when change, throw the 45 back on and change what it is that you're eating, your health comes right in.
Yep. Yeah, I'm very, very cautious of what I eat now, like super heavy. And people think I'm annoying because, you know, I won't eat a lot of stuff. And I don't, like you, I don't like to go out to go eat. I never did because my mom always cooked at home. So I was never used to eating outside.
Right.
Because that was like foreign to me, you know?
You're eating low quality, cheap food that may or may not have been sitting in a cooler for a week or two with mold on it.
Right.
Now they're going to cook it and feed it to you because it's all about making money.
Right.
That's why people are like, oh man, I went and got this burger. It was only $6. It's like, oh, that meat was probably rancid. The bread probably had mold on it. That's why they toasted
food poisoning as well too, and don't know why they got food poisoning because it wasn't fresh.
It wasn't, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're paying for it.
Right. But yeah.
Even like I said, the water, my wife and I, wherever we go, we bring our own water and our own glass water bottle because it's like, we don't know if that glass you're going to give us was washed or you just rinsed it.
Right.
The person before had HIV, hepatitis, had whatever,
Yeah.
and now you're going to put tap water in it and give it to us? Well,
Yeah, it's a lot of,
the first time we did it, we felt a little awkward because we're
Right.
like, oh, do you want water? So now we brought our own water.
Yeah.
We felt a little awkward. Now we're like, not demanding or arrogant about it, but we're
Yeah.
like, oh no, we're not drinking your poison.
Yeah.
We got our own water.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It makes you cautious. It makes you feel weird. By the end of the day, if you know it's good for you, you just do what's good. That's the thing. Human nature doesn't like to do things that are good for them.
Even
They'd
the
rather
smallest thing, when you go someplace like a restaurant or whatever, and they put, be it bread on the table, you go to a bar, they put mixed nuts on the bar.
Yep.
They could have taken the bowl of mixed nuts that somebody before you was eating out of,
Right.
taken it, put it back in the container
Mhm.
with all the other mixed nuts, and then scoop it out and put it in front of you. So now you're going to eat mixed nuts that somebody else's fingers had touched. There was a patron, and they put those fingers to their lips, and now all the bacteria from their mouth is in that bowl of mixed nuts. And same thing with the bread.
Mhm.
The trick with the bread is loaded with sugar. That's why they give you bread at a restaurant. So when you eat the bread, it's loaded with sugar. You get that insulin, you get that spike.
Yep.
And then within 15 to 20 minutes, it's over and you're hungry again. So the game in it is the restaurant gives you the bread, you get that spike, you're eating your meal, you're starting to come down off your spike.
Yep.
20 minutes later, 30 minutes later, what's that? Dessert time.
Yep.
Would you like dessert?
Yep.
You know what? I'm still hungry. You bet. Here, have some dessert.
Which is more sugar to spike your insulin.
More sugar.
Yep. Then you get back home and just like,
And you know, it's a psychological game, and it's like that's why my wife and I like they come over with bread and they ask us for bread. No bread, no thank you. We're just going to stick with the meal.
oh, 10, right?
10, sir. Yep. Yeah. All right.
10?
Yes, sir. Throw a 10 on. So it's are you finding this to be a hard sell to people? Selling the notion of, hey, I can help you get physically fit, get on a better diet and feel better.
Yeah, I feel like right now, like when I post on social media, as long as when it comes to fitness, I don't get as much attention as like just talking or whatnot, which is usually not even talking about fitness, just talking about anything.
Right.
That gets more traction than just putting the fitness out there. And I don't know, maybe because I don't look like those people that take
steroids.
Steroids and all this stuff.
Human growth hormone and all that other fun stuff.
Yeah, because everything that I have is just basically off diet. Like I didn't take any steroids or anything. And
we're supposed to be thin and trim. We were not designed to be big and bulky. People suffering. You see people who are big and bulky.
Yep.
They're on some type of growth enhancement, which is fine if that's their goal.
Yep.
But again, that comes with the dangers of you're growing cancer cells. You're growing everything in your body.
Yep.
With those, your heart's growing in the chest cavity. So it's like you have to be so cautious. I have friends of mine that were steroid abusers. This one kid was called Pumpkinhead because it grows calcium in between the bones.
Yeah.
And his head became misshapen.
Damn.
Because he was on such steroid usage. And we used to call him Pumpkinhead. Hey, listen, he was one of the bouncers back in the day that one of the nightclubs I worked at, and he was I'll never forget, there was pool tables in the back. Two guys started fighting.
Yeah.
So we went over there to break it up.
Yeah.
One of the customers, the aggressor, had a beer bottle, smashed it on the edge of the pool table.
Yeah.
So now he's holding the beer bottle with a sharpened edge, right? So come on. And the kid's name was John. I'll never forget, as long as I live. John walked right up to him, So we're all like, whoa.
Yeah.
John walked right up to him, punched him right in the face, dropped him like a bag of potatoes. Like, we were like, then we all jumped on the guy. But it was like a 3-second, wow.
Wow. Yeah.
This kid, John, believed he could not be injured by anything.
Yeah.
And he was a maniac. He was really a liability to the nightclub because he was so violent.
Yeah.
But that was part of the grand obesity that came with the steroids. He honestly believed nothing would hurt him or could hurt him. He was a maniac.
Wow.
He didn't last too long. After a while, the nightclub, because he was beating people up like randomly for like the slightest thing.
Yeah.
And after a while, the manager was like, "Yeah, you got to go." They stopped scheduling him.
That's crazy.
But that's the dangers of it.
Yeah.
But we were made to be, like you'll see Navy SEALs, Special Forces, they're all thin guys, 180 pounds at the most, because you can't be big and bulky.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because so with protein, like I was against protein for so long. One of my friends at school, I was just like, why do you take that stuff? He's like, I need it to build my muscles. And I was just like, nah, just build it, naturally or whatever. And he's like, nah, bro, I need a protein. So then when I started working out heavily, I was like, okay, I think I need protein. So, like I just recently started taking protein shakes. But other than that, like I wasn't taking protein. And, now like some people tell me, oh, yeah, you should take creatine. It's natural. It's natural and whatnot, but if I could get it from food, like they say, I'd rather get it from food.
Right. You got to look for that high quality product, creatine, because what is the binder? What are they putting in there with it?
Yeah.
Very, very true.
And it's just like
the egg of the chicken is like the number one thing to eat. If there was one product to eat that was completely organic, beneficial to the human body, it is the egg. The hard-boiled egg is the only thing. And if there was only one thing you could ever eat, like if you were in a food scarcity, a food shortage, the egg will sustain you.
Price went up on that.
Yeah, that's possible because they kill them all.
Yeah,
they go, oh look, there's this bird influenza, so we have to kill like 100,000 chickens. It's like, well, when I get the flu, we don't kill everybody in New London County. We all get the flu, we get better, and we move on. It's like, why? What's with this bird influenza thing that didn't exist 30 years ago, 40 years ago? So now we're going to kill every chicken, and then the price, but also they set all the chicken farms on fire.
Yep.
It's sad. Like all of a sudden, within a span of a year or two, like all these chicken farms caught on fire and killed millions of birds. It's like, that's really strange.
Even Costco is not selling like the 48 eggs that they used to sell because it was just gone and people were fighting over eggs. And I'm like, yeah, this is crazy. It was like the Boondocks episodes.
Reminds you of COVID with the toilet paper.
Oh yeah, that one too. I never understood that. Toilet paper and tissue.
All right. 8, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, the toilet paper.
People were really fighting about that.
Insane. Now that's during good times. Can you imagine a real public emergency?
Yeah.
Listen, if you don't own a gun, you're way behind the 8 ball. Like, woo, people are gonna be crazy. Well, they're psych meds. Yeah. One more 10.
I'm hanging in there.
Yeah. But that's part of why local government makes it very strict to have any type of animal, whether it's a chicken, whether it's a goat, whatever. It's like they don't really want you producing your own food. They really don't want you being healthy. And they're like, well, it's a zone. No, it's not. It's all about control. It's all about we need you to go to the food store and buy the garbage.
Right.
Because if you start eating healthy, well, now that hurts everybody. Right.
Now, you live longer and you get your social. We don't want to give you a social security.
Yeah. Yeah. Very, very true. Yeah. Very, very true. It's like, sorry, we need you to be sick and unhealthy.
So that's the thing I don't understand, right? Because then you go to like most of these poor countries and what they eat is actually real and is better for them, rather than you live in a country where everything is developed. They say they're rich, but yet their food is garbage.
Garbage. I was in, like I said, I was in Iraq from '04 to '05, embedded with Iraqi infantry. So I lived with the men.
Yeah.
We lived in blown up schools, factories, homes in southeastern Fallujah from December through April, on
Yeah.
about April. And they were all wiry, 140, 160 pounds max, thin. It's like, wow, the poor people here, because we're all poor,
Yeah.
are thin and healthy.
Right.
Then you come to America, all the poor people are fat and unhealthy. It's like, how are poor people in America fat and unhealthy? You ever notice that? It's like,
yeah, because apparently the
everybody on food stamps is fat.
Yeah.
Like, how can you be starving and fat? Because, well, you're eating the least healthiest food on the market. It's like, wait a minute. If you're going to give them an EBT card because they're poor,
right.
why don't you give them a gym membership as well?
Yeah.
It's $30 a month. You could work a deal. The state could work a deal with every gym. Listen, we're going to send our poor people over there for $20. You know, we'll pay you $20 a month for every poor
Right.
person that's on food stamps.
Right.
But instead, they
give them like
gorge them. Here's $300
a month.
It's like, what's the maximum amount of food I can buy for $300? Everything that's processed, garbage food.
Right.
And they become fat, obese, diabetic.
Yeah.
You know, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And high cholesterol. And now they're hooked on medication.
Yep.
It's just such a vicious cycle.
The
But like you said, you go to other countries, nobody's fat like us.
Yep.
And nobody has fat poor people.
Yep.
Except America.
Yeah. That's actually true, because in Ghana, like, if you find somebody that's like really fat, they're rich.
They're rich.
And they don't do much. All they do is eat and then travel in car, you know, and lay around. Yeah. But other people, they eat, but they work so hard.
They burn those calories.
Yeah, they
hard.
work so
hard. But like
hard.
you said, they're eating organically healthy food, be it chickens, goat, lamb, an animal they raise themselves. And
right.
And we'd watch the Iraqis. They'd go in when the city of Fallujah became repopulated. Soldiers would take a 3-truck convoy, go into the city. They'd pool their money. They'd buy like a goat, chickens. They'd bring it back alive, face it to the south to Mecca, say a little prayer, slice its throat or snap its neck, gut it, slaughter it, throw all the crap in the burn pit, boil it, and they'd have a big party and eat.
Yep. Same
And
thing with
like,
Ghana.
That's how. And we were co-located with Marines.
Yeah.
Like small units of Marines, and the Marines would go crazy, like, bro, they're fucking cutting up a goat, anthrax. I'm like, they've been doing this for like 6,000 years.
Yeah. And
they
also,
don't die of anthrax.
And also, like, how do they go to the store and get their meat? Somebody did the same thing. So
yeah, exactly. They used to freak out over them throwing the entrails in the burn pit. I'm like, listen, they've been doing this for thousands of years. Don't worry about it. You got your anthrax shots anyway. What do you care?
Yeah.
They used to laugh. But these guys, you know, in the bread, they'd eat the non-bread. And it was bread, but it was healthy bread.
Yeah.
There was nothing in it.
Yeah, because they made it themselves.
With it's funny.
Ingredients, flour and water.
Yeah. I used to laugh because, you know, it was 10 Americans and we had about 300-400 Iraqis. And I had my own company 3. And all of a sudden one day they come up with a kiln. I'm like, how'd you guys get this thing? And they got little sticks of wood and they're in there burning the wood in the kiln and they're making their bread and they're putting on this little metal bowl and they push the bread over the bowl and they pop it in the little kiln for like a minute, pull it out and fresh bread. And they were like, and it to me, I'm like, oh, this thing is really good.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do guys who eat bread all day and rice and chicken not get fat?
Yeah.
It's all organic.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But here in America, can you imagine eating rice and bread all day? You'd be huge.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's another thing too, because the Asian countries, they eat a lot of rice, they eat a lot of bread, but they also so skinny.
It's right, because it's all healthy rice. It hasn't been sprayed with anything.
Yeah.
It hasn't been nothing. You know, what's it called? Threshing.
Yeah.
Where they smash it themselves and
Yeah.
get the grains of rice off. They do it all themselves. And it's just a healthy product.
Yeah.
Would you ever see the Roundup? Like, we're not supposed to eat corn.
Yeah.
When they go around, when the corn starts growing, they go through the fields and spray the Roundup on it, which kills everything except for the corn.
Yeah.
Because the corn's been GMO to resist the Roundup. But now you're eating a product that's been sprayed with Roundup and has absorbed the Roundup,
right?
Theoretically.
Yeah.
And now you're going to eat this corn
that
has the Roundup been sprayed with Roundup how many times?
Right.
It's absolutely wild. And it's like, how can that be good for you?
Yeah. Like I have there's this guy at work. He's very health conscious. Like he goes like he's like if I'm here, like he's there, right?
Yep.
Because he reads like he doesn't even use like non-stick pan
Oh
or
yeah,
anything.
same thing. Yeah, Teflon, no way.
Yeah. He doesn't use none of that, and he doesn't eat anything in can because he's like, yeah,
Right.
that scares
They
me.
spray a chemical on the inside of the can that's like a plastic or something.
Yeah.
And so the can doesn't rust. But
Yeah.
now that's being leached into your food.
Yep.
And same thing, we use stainless steel or cast iron. That's all we use. We don't use any Teflon. Even our utensils, like cooking, it's the stainless steel utensils or wooden utensils.
I heard the wooden one is like
and that's it. One. Same thing, because it's like even like Tupperware, we use glass because we don't. If you're putting the food in the plastic bowl and sticking it in the freezer, there's that. Well, scientific studies are saying the microplastics are leaching into the food because it's hot, and then you put it in the freezer, and now there's some type of chemical reaction occurring, and your food sucking in the plastic substances into your food, and then you heat it, and it just creates havoc in your body. So we're like glass, but it's amazing.
Yeah. I mean,
it's great because we're in an age of information that we know these things now. So we're like, all right, I'm going to change by the way I live.
And just living in this country just makes you very, very nervous about everything. You know.
All right, 4.
It's also the part that's sad. It's like it's the best country in the world, but we can't provide anything that's like world class to the people that live in there. It's just crazy to me.
Yes. Yeah. You got them. All right, you take off the 2 10s.
For the 25?
Yep. Just gonna do a couple of sets with just the 45. Oh no, this is as high as I go.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do 2 sets, 12 each with the 45.
Okay.
$12, sir.
Oh. My shoulders are about to be 10 times bigger after this. Whew.
That's what's great about your business. Your business model is the health and nutrition, coming into the gym, learning about your body, the mechanics of your body, how does it work, what's going to be beneficial for the client, but then tying in the nutritional aspect.
Yep.
And also the psychological aspect of it. Like I said, like you'll get up every day and you'll slave for another man.
Yep.
And as a woman, it's like, my man ain't going to tell me what to do. Well, you go to work every day and your boss tells you what to do every minute of the day. And then you do that for 60 hours.
Yep.
Right? And then when you do something stupid, you go in and apologize.
Right.
At home, you do something stupid, you won't apologize to your husband.
Right.
So it's like, you'll do all that, but you won't go to the gym for 45 minutes.
That was a big talk back then, too. It was like,
because, for me, being older, my mom never worked. She stayed home and raised 4 kids.
Right.
And then somehow, some way, the government convinced women their men were evil and keeping them chained and hostage at the house. Said, your freedom lies in a job. Well, now you go to work, and now you're saying yes, sir, to some other guy.
Right.
You're not even married to.
And it's funny now
and you apologize to that guy.
It's funny now because most of them are just like, why do we fight for this right to work? We don't even want to work.
No, they're miserable.
Yeah.
Now they have to pay someone to watch their children so they can go to work. It's like, is that not the most insane thing you've ever heard of? It's like,
that part is hard because, you know, you give birth and like a month later they're expecting you to come back to work, or you lose your job. But you just had a baby.
Yeah.
You know, you don't spend time with the baby, grow up. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, take care of it. But
It's like we are domesticated cattle. It's like, okay, you've calved, get back into the stall. We need more milk.
right,
And it's and nothing against women, but it's like you got sold a bill of goods. You got ripped off. I mean, you have been so deceived by
I mean, some
by
of them do
this.
see it. Some of them still see the fact that they can do stuff for themselves. So that's good.
Sure.
I'm all for it. If you use it positively, then it's all good. But some of them want their cake and eat it too, which they want to work, get their money, but they don't want to spend their money. They want to spend another man's money because
Sure.
man is supposed to take care of them. It's like,
Yeah.
well,
True.
if we come together, then why don't we both, you know, build together rather than having one? It's like basically we have two income, but it's just one income because it's just my
Right.
income.
Yeah. You know, that's the difference again between my wife and I, because we're spiritual.
Yeah.
You know, we view everything as God's anyway. It doesn't belong to us, because Jesus said it when the Pharisees asked him, you know, what his thoughts were on money, and he said, you know, let me see a denarii. And he looks at it and he goes, whose image is on this? And they're like, Caesar's. He said, well, give Caesar what is Caesar's. As far as money, it's like that belongs to Caesar. It doesn't belong to God. It's like, don't worry about it.
Yep.
And that's how we look at it. That money is fake anyway. It's fraud. Since
Yep.
we're off the gold standard, money has no value. It's
Yep.
a paper with numbers that
Right.
we give value to it.
Right.
Like if I asked if my son, when he was little, 10 years old,
Yeah.
like, hey, Paul, go in the garage, clean the garage, and I'll give you $5. You know, it was a 2-car garage. He'd pull everything out, sweep it, clean it, put everything back nice and neat for $5. Now at 20, hey, can you go and clean that garage for $5? He's like, $5?
Nah.
What are you, nuts?
Yeah. Better give
Because
me
the value of
$200.
the value has changed.
Yeah.
It's different now. So we all have a perceived value of it.
Yeah.
But the reality is it means nothing. So my wife and I live like that, that it has no value. It's not worth fighting over. Everything that flows in flows into us,
Yeah.
but it belongs to God or Caesar. It doesn't belong to us, because when you die, it's not going in your casket.
You're right.
On your deathbed, you're not going to be asking for your 401k, your checkbook, your spreadsheets. You're not going to be asking for that.
Right.
You know, if you're fortunate enough, you'll have your family around you. But the reality is most people die alone or in a nursing home.
Yep.
So it's like, don't worry. And then the next day, people are fighting over your end table, your coffee table, your coffee maker. People are fighting over all the shit that you worried about. And now it don't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
But my wife works, but we
Yeah.
have no children. The nest is empty, and it's a great thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to always have somebody. You know, I was thinking about this on the weekend because they like, you know how they have the saying opposite attracts,
And
I'm just like, no, it really doesn't, because a lot of people just be like, oh, you know, we don't have anything in common. We don't have anything in common.
Yeah.
When it comes to like dating somebody,
You gotta.
but yeah, they say that opposite attract. Like it doesn't, because
Right.
if you don't have somebody who thinks like you, who understands, you know, you come into the gym early in the morning. Imagine you had a wife that didn't understand that.
We just talked about that on the way in.
Yeah, they would think that you're going to cheat. You know, it's like, why is he getting up so early in the morning to go where?
Yeah,
You know?
very true.
Yeah.
And you think about it. See, now the opposite, spiritually, in the Bible, it says that if you cannot maintain your sexual purity,
Right.
if you do indeed lust, find a wife that's evenly yoked, which means find a wife that is like you, that's the same as you.
Yeah.
Not one that's going to bicker. And it's even in the Proverbs, it says it's better to live in a house with a leaky roof and a happy wife or happy spouse than it is to live in a mansion with a nagging wife.
Right.
So it's better to find that one person that is, like you said, on point with everything you're doing.
Yeah.
Perfect. You strip it off, and we're going to do a little tricep action.
Okay. We staying here for tricep?
Nope, we're going to go to the cables. Go to the cables.
Okay. See.
Whew. Yeah, you got him. You got him. That's it, right? Guns of steel. Yeah.
I'm really hanging in there with a beast.
Don't forget, I got 40 years of work experience here. I've spent more time on the shitter in the gym than you've been in the gym.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, only because Arnold Schwarzenegger, even though he took steroids, you're only supposed to go half this way. That's as much as you go because it keeps the tension on your tricep.
Yeah,
Try
I've seen that.
that.
You also have it right here.
Yeah, so you don't throw in your shoulders. So if you just keep it like that, just down and back up.
Okay.
The elbows locked to your side. Back in the day, 1,000 years ago, they used to sell this tricep isolator. You'd hang it around your neck. It was a piece of steel that would go around your chest. And they were little wings, and so it'd keep your arms. You see dudes walking around the gym with those things hanging off of them like a Christmas
Just doing
tree.
triceps?
They're doing triceps. I used to laugh. Don't see them anymore. You got it. You got it. Yeah.
How many am I supposed to do?
As many as you, well, up to 10.
Okay. I'll try my best.
Yeah. That's it. Press it down. Yeah. Figure there's 5 muscle groups.
Yeah.
Biceps and 3 triceps. So it's 3/5 of your arm is your tricep. So that's why I never really did biceps that much because it's like your arms look great if you have really nice triceps. So I abandoned doing biceps.
Strong.
Trying to catch up to you.
Wait, what? I'm trying to get up to you. I don't think I ever did 100 on these ever.
So you're learning something today. A little spiritual work, a little physical work.
But that's one thing about me is like I could never say, even though I say, oh, I don't think I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna still try to do it.
So try and do it right.
Yeah.
Remember, words are curses or life. You got it. You got to just push it down. That's it. Push it down. Yeah, get right over it. Push it down. That's it. Push it down. Yeah, push it down. That's it. Yeah. Whew. All right, I'm gonna go one more. We'll go up to 110.
Wow. Triceps and shoulders destroyed today.
You're right. It's going to get easier now. Now it'll get easier after this one.
Try at least do like 2 or 3 of this.
Yep. Whatever you can.
110.
Get right
That's
over it.
crazy.
Get right over it and push it down. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Push it down. Push it down. Yeah. Awesome.
I did 5.
Now it's going to get easier. So we'll go from 100 to 70. So 1, 2, 3, 4 reps or 4 sets.
Okay.
One after the other. I'm going to do 100 for 10 or as many as I can do. Drop it to 90. Same thing. Do up to 10, down to 80, up to 10, all right in a row. So we're going to do 4 continuous sets.
Okay.
Supersetting.
Beast.
Trying. All right. Awesome. It gets easier now. Now it's easy. Getting easier as you do it. We have like 10 more minutes. Is that okay? Awesome.
You know, as it gets easier on weights, the damage has already been done. It feels heavy to be, even if you go light.
Yes. You're fatiguing that tricep right out. Okay, last set. Last one, 70. Come on, light weights. Light. Get right over it. Get right over it and push it down. There you go. You got him. Nice. Awesome. Let me shut my alarm off. Oh, that's going to go off. So we're going to do it 2 more times.
Okay.
So you got a body workout and a spiritual workout today. Yeah.
Definitely dead.
I love it.
Chris, what's up? I'm good, and you? I haven't seen you a bit. You was on vacation?
Yeah, went to Mexico
Oh, nice.
Damn.
last week or 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. How was it?
It was good. Very good.
Awesome.
Welcome back.
Yeah, there you go. Take right over it, right over it. Push it down, right over it, push it down. Yeah. Yes.
Ah.
It's getting lighter. It's getting easier. You just keep telling yourself that. It's lighter. It's lighter. Yeah, Reggie. That's it. Push it right down. Yeah. Even lighter now. Yeah. 6. Last set. 7. Super light now. Come on. Nice finish. Nice finish. Yeah. That's it.
Oh my
Yeah. Awesome. Oh, we got one left.
God. Okay.
One superset left, and then we're done.
Okay.
Whew. You're gonna be walking down the beach today, and all the girls are gonna run up to you, grabbing your arm. Is that real? Yeah, it's real, all right.
You know,
Listen, what was it? I worked with Walter Edwards, Chocolate Thunder. He got like chest implants. He got silicone put in his chest, in his calves, his triceps. He was all. I mean, he looked really good. He was super enhanced, but enhanced with steroids, growth hormones, whatever, and silicone.
wow, I
never worked out with him. I don't know how much weight he could actually push, but he looked really good. That's going to be you. People are going to be like, is that real? Not silicone. So I told you, you could be Chocolate Thunder 2.0. Listen, people would, if you mention that, because you're in this area, right? East Lyme area?
I'm in New London.
But still, they know him in New London.
Huh.
If you said Chocolate Thunder 2.0, people are like, I remember Chocolate Thunder. Yeah, he was nuts. Yes, Walter was. He was big as a house. So I think his max weight was like 367. Walter took it to a new level.
That's a big dude.
He was huge. Yeah, it's getting lighter. Fine. Oh. Woo. All right. That's it, Reggie. Right over it. Right over it. Push it down. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. That's it. It's getting lighter. It's getting lighter. That's it. That's it. Push it down. Push it down. Yeah. Last set. Icing on the cake right here. That's it. Yeah, right over it. Push it down. Yeah, push it down. Awesome. Yee-hoo. That was it right there.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem. Stop this.
Now we're bigger and we're better.
Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys.
And hold on, the new motto at Coastline Fitness? Coastline Fitness. We're better than you.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much.